Have you ever wondered what your true purpose is? In this life, I am not talking about that professional goal that pursues you or that to-do list that overwhelms you, but about something deeper, more essential, the purpose. It is the arrow that guides our steps, the force that it drives us to get up every morning with the hope of a new day. It is the answer to that existential question that haunts our minds. Why am I here? Those moments when you are simply overwhelmed or pensive and you begin to ask yourself what you're passionate about. What activities are you interested in? They fill you with energy. They make you lose the notion of time and connect you with a deep satisfaction. What hurts you? What injustices or problems in the world? Do you feel sensitive to what motivates you to fight for a change? What talents you have, what you are good at, what skills make you feel unique and special, and also make you feel run. They make you think. Now I ask you, imagine a world without you. What would be missing? What void would you leave? Think about the people who inspire you. What do they have in common? What values do they share? What motivates you to follow their example? Remember moments in your life that have deeply marked you. The emotions you felt. What did you learn from them that propelled you to be who you are today? For those who feel lost, who go through dark times, finding your purpose does not mean having all the answers. It means embarking on a journey of constant learning and growth. This question may seem like a mockery. How to find purpose when every day is a struggle. But here in this moment, I invite you to take a pause. Breathe. Close your eyes. Let my voice accompany you on a journey to the depths of your being. You who are there on the other side of the screen, wondering if this message is for you. Spoiler alert, it is, because at some point we all feel lost. And today, I want us to ask ourselves a question together. Perhaps you think that your purpose must be great, monumental, worthy of being remembered by future generations. But you know that the noblest purpose is the one that is born from the heart, is the one that sits mine. It makes you wake up every morning with a smile despite the storms. It is what drives you to reach out and share a kind word. Make light in the darkness. Maybe your purpose is to discover it every day, in every smile you cause, in every tear you dry. In every life you touch, maybe your purpose is simply to be your authentic, brave self, in a world that sometimes seems to have forgotten the beauty of diversity. Steve Jobs once said, "Your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do it." What you think is great work, and the only way to do great work is to love what you do. It's not about having the perfect job, it's about finding meaning in what you do, feeling like you're somehow leaving your mark on the world. You know, life has a funny way of throwing curveballs at us. Sometimes when you think you have found your way, something hits you so hard that it leaves you breathless. If this happened to you. Of course, we have all been there in that dark pit, desperately searching for a way to signal purpose. Let me tell you a story. A long time ago, I met someone who he was at rock bottom. He had lost this job, his relationship had fallen apart, and he honestly felt like a shadow of what he once was. But in the midst of his desperation, he decided to do one thing, ask himself, what do I really want out of this life? And you know what that is? Question. Everything changed. It was not an instantaneous change. Sure, no, life is not a Hollywood movie where everything is resolved in 2 hours with a happy ending. It was not a long journey full of obstacles and falls. But every time he fell, he got up with a new perspective lesson. Sometimes we forget that the scars we carry are marks of our won battles. It is not the strongest species that survives, nor the most intelligent, but rather the one that best adapts to change, said Charles Darwin. And you adapt or give up. You will see the truth is that we all have bad days. Days to get out of bed. It seems like a feat worthy of a hero. And that's okay. Because those days remind us that we are alive, that we feel that we are fighting, and above all, that we are still searching. Do you remember when you were a child, and you dreamed of being an astronaut, a singing firefighter, or whatever it was that made your eyes shine? At what point did we stop dreaming? Maybe it was when someone told us we weren't good enough, or when life showed us its cruelest side. But you know what? You can still dream. You can still stand up and say, this is not the end, it's just a chapter. Maybe you are thinking, yes, but you don't know my life. You don't know how difficult it is. And you're right. I don't know. But what I do know is that each of us has the strength to overcome our own battles, and that your story, no matter how difficult it is not written in stone. Every day, you have the opportunity to write a new page. Let me be a little sarcastic here. How much fun would life be if everything was perfect without challenges? Without those moments that make us scream to the sky asking why I'm bored, right? Those moments of pain and confusion are the ones that they forge those that make us stronger and wise. And speaking of wisdom, there's a quote from Viktor Frankl that I love: when we're not able to change a situation, we face the challenge of changing ourselves. Frankl, a Holocaust survivor, found his purpose in the midst of the greatest of sufferings. So if he could find light in the deepest darkness, you can too. So what is it that you are passionate about? What is that thing that makes your heart beat faster? It may be something small, something that others consider insignificant, but if it's important to you, then it is your purpose, and do not let it know one tells you otherwise. Maybe your purpose is to help others. Maybe it is to create something beautiful. Or maybe it is simply to live each day with the greatest authenticity possible. The important thing is not what others think, but what you feel. Life is short, and although it sounds cliché, it's true. Don't waste your time trying to be someone you're not. Find your voice, your passion, your purpose, and hold on to them with all your might, because at the end of the day, the only thing that really matters is that you lived a life that makes sense to you. I want you to look in the mirror and ask yourself this question: am I living the life I want to live? If the answer is not, then start changing things. You don't have to make radical changes overnight. Start with small steps. Each small change will take you closer to where you want to be. And remember, it's okay to ask for help. You don't have to do this. Just look for people who support you, who believe in you, because believe me, there are people who do, even if you don't realize it. To close, I want to leave you with this reflection: life doesn't try to find answers, but ask yourselves right questions. So what is your purpose? What is it that makes you get up every morning? And if you haven't found it yet, keep looking, because somewhere inside you that answer exists, and when you find it, I promise it will all make sense. So get up, shake yourself dust, and move on, because you do deserve a life full of purpose and meaning. Don't give up, never give up. I invite you to subscribe to our channel, share this video with friends and family who can benefit from this wisdom, leave a comment in the section below to share your experiences, opinions, or questions. Together, we can build a stronger community based on wisdom and compassion. Share your experiences, reflections, and testimonies in the comments. Until next time.